A very good morning to everyone. I, Krishal Prasad,
And I, Anushka Sunil,
welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of TEMSMET 2025. As Albert Einstein once said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. In this era of rapid innovation, those words hold more meaning than ever. Today, under the theme Innovation and Technology Management in the Era of Generative AI, we gather to explore how generative artificial intelligence is reshaping business, technology, and society. On behalf of the National Institute of Technology, Delhi, and IEEE Technology and Engineering Management Society, TEMS, it is indeed an honor to welcome you all to the 4th IEEE International Conference on Technology, Engineering, Management for Societal Impact using Marketing, Entrepreneurship and Talent, TEMSMET 2025. This conference provides a global platform to bring together leaders from government, academia, research, and industry to exchange knowledge, share innovations, and discuss the transformative impact of AI-driven technologies. We are truly privileged to have with us an august gathering of eminent dignitaries, thought leaders, and visionaries for the inaugural ceremony of IEEE TEMSMET 2025.
we are indeed blessed to have with us an esteemed gathering of dignitaries. It is my proud privilege to first welcome our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak, Secretary, Technology Development Board, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. May I request everyone to join me in extending a warm round of applause. We are equally honored by the gracious presence of our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Hana Ulasiuk, Jindal Global Business School. We are deeply privileged to welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. K. Rajlakshmi Menon, Director General, Aeronautical Systems, DRDO. We extend a special welcome to Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, President-elect, IEEE TAMS Global, for his constant support and guidance. We are delighted to have with us Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director, NIT Delhi, and Professor Dr. Hitesh Sharma, Registrar, NIT Delhi.
We are honored to welcome Dr. Anurag Singh, our Conference General Chair and Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at NIT Delhi. Dr. Anurag Singh has been an integral part of NIT Delhi for more than 10 years, contributing immensely through his research, teaching, and leadership. Dr. Anurag Singh has been the true driving force behind TEMSMET 2025. His vision, dedication, and tireless efforts have made this conference possible, bringing together distinguished experts, researchers, and industry leaders from across the globe. We also extend a warm welcome to Professor Prerna Gaur, IEEE India Council Chair, a respected leader in the IEEE community. Mr. Yatindra Nath Tarikere, Conference General Co-Chair and CEO of DHE Labs, who brings invaluable industry expertise. Professor Dr. M. Devanathan, Technical Program Committee Chair, ensuring the quality and rigor of the technical sessions. Dr. Anmol Ratna Saxena, Conference Secretary and Associate Professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at NIT Delhi, whose commitment and coordination have been central to this event's success. Professor M.N. Huda, IEEE Delhi Program Chair and Director of Bharati Vidyapeeth's Institute of Computer Applications and Management, a distinguished academician and a leader.
We are equally delighted to welcome Ms. Tarini Baswal, Chair of TAMS, IEEE Delhi. Professor Haribabu Srivastava, Professor of Practice at IIT Delhi and former Director General, Technology Management, DRDO, New Delhi. And Professor Dr. Manju Bala, Director at Khalsa College of Engineering and Technology, Jalandhar, Punjab. Let us all join in extending a warm round of applause to all our distinguished dignitaries for gracing IEEE TEMSMET 2025 with their presence. To mark the auspicious beginning of this international conference, may I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. This traditional ritual symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the illumination of knowledge, wisdom, and progress, values that resonate deeply with the spirit of IEEE TEMSMET 2025. I request all the dignitaries to come forward for lighting the lamp.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Thank you, distinguished dignitaries, for lighting the lamp of wisdom. This sacred flame stands as a beacon of learning, innovation, and enlightenment, guiding us as we embark upon this academic journey. As we move forward, let us once again remember the essence of TEMSMET 2025 with innovation and technology management in the era of generative AI as our theme. This conference aspires not only to highlight technological progress, but also to emphasize how innovation can address societal challenges, bridge gaps, and build a sustainable future. With that thought, let us now invite our dignitaries on the dais to share their words of wisdom. It is our privilege to introduce Dr. Anurag Singh, the Conference General Chair of TEMSMET 2025. Dr. Anurag Singh is an Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at NIT Delhi. He earned his PhD from IIT Kanpur and has made significant contributions.
Okay, thank you. So first of all, good morning to everyone present here, the distinguished dignitaries esteemed guests, faculty members, researchers, students, and participants from across the globe. So it is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the 4th IEEE Technology and Engineering Management for Societal Impact Using Marketing, Entrepreneurship, and Talent TEMSMET 2025 conference being hosted by NIT Delhi in association with TEMS Society. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize and express our gratitude to our chairman, Sir Sri C.K. Birla, an eminent Indian industrialist and the patron of this conference, for his guidance and encouragement. It gives me great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Sri Rajesh Kumar Pathak Sarji, Secretary of Technology Development Board, DST, who has accepted our invitation to grace this occasion. Sir, your leadership continues to inspire innovation, research, and startup growth across the country, and we are truly honored by your presence today. Thank you, sir. So a special welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Hana from Jindal Global Business School, whose expertise and global perspective bring immense value to our discussions. We are also delighted to have Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, Honorary Chair and President-elect of IEEE TEMS Global. Sir, your presence reinforces our connection to the larger IEEE TEMS community worldwide and motivates us to take our work to greater heights. Our gratitude extends to our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. K. Raja Lakshmi, Director General Aeronautical Systems, DRDO. Professor Dr. Hari Babu Srivastav, sir, is on the way, for their outstanding contribution to science, technology, and innovation. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sarma, sir, Honorary Chair and Director of NIT Delhi, whose vision and constant support have been instrumental in making this conference a reality. A warm welcome as well as to Professor Dr. Hitesh Sharma, Registrar of NIT Delhi, our respected deans, head of the departments. Our sincere thanks go to Professor Prerna Gaur, Madam, Chair IEEE India Council, Professor M.N. Huda, Chair IEEE Delhi Section, and Ms. Tarani Baswal, Chair TEMS IEEE Delhi, for their leadership and commitment to the IEEE community and grace this occasion, this event with their presence here. I would also like to acknowledge Mr. Yatinda Tarikare, General Co-Chair, and Devanathan, Technical Program Committee Chair of this conference, for their continuous support. I am privileged to serve as the General Chair to this conference alongside our efficient Secretary, Dr. Anmol Ratan Saxena, and the truly dedicated organization team, who have all worked with the incredible passion and energy to make this successful. So TEMSMET has grown into a global forum since its inception, bringing together experts and practitioners from academia, industry, and government to explore cutting-edge research and innovative solutions at the intersection of technology and management. So I encourage all participants to actively contribute, collaborate, and exchange ideas freely. Conferences like TEMSMET are not just platforms for knowledge dissemination, but also building networks that foster innovation ecosystems. I want to sincerely thank all the participants who have registered and joined us for TEMSMET 2025. Your enthusiasm and dedication to research and innovation are the foundation of this event's success. To everyone who will be presenting their work over the next 3 days, I congratulate you on your valuable insights and innovative ideas, which will no doubt inspire and challenge us. So a heartfelt appreciation also goes to our reviewers, whose critical evaluations have upheld the highest standards of quality in this conference. I would also like to thank our session chairs, who will facilitate smooth and engaging discussions throughout the technical sessions. I sincerely thank all participants who have joined here. A heartfelt appreciation also goes to all the reviewers. Together, our contribution make TEMS 2025 a dynamic and vibrant forum for collaboration and learning. Finally, I want to acknowledge the invaluable support from the DST, IEEE TEMS Global, DRDO, and other sponsors who sponsored this conference and make it successful. And I also want to thank to all our student volunteers for their support. Because of this, we are here. They are the backbone of this program. And thank you once again for being here. I wish TEMSMET 2025 great success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It is now our privilege to introduce our next distinguished dignitary, Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, President-elect, IEEE TAMS Global. Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik is a renowned innovator and technology management professional with a career spanning over 26 years. He holds more than 20 national and international patents and has earned a PhD in innovation. He is the chief innovator and co-founder of PRASU, where he has guided leading global companies such as Bosch, Continental, General Motors, Mercedes-Benz, and Volvo on innovation, strategy, talent management, scaling business innovation, and intellectual property development. Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik is also a respected speaker, having delivered talks worldwide, including as a TEDx speaker, where he has inspired professionals and academicians alike. His academic background includes a Bachelor of Engineering, an MBA in Marketing, and a post-graduation in Strategy. He is also a Certified Independent Director, a senior member of IEEE, and an active researcher in the field of innovation. Currently, he serves as a board member and vice president of the IEEE Technology and Engineering Management Society, TEMS, and as the chairman of IEEE TAMS India. We are deeply honored to have with us today such a globally respected leader in innovation and technology management. With great pleasure, I now invite Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning. Thank you so much. It's inspiring, especially if you know that I only landed at 5 o'clock in the campus in the morning. I was just coming from an IEEE event, the first one in the series called IEEE Innovation Summit. So I'm glad to be here, of course. Thank you for inviting me. Of course, it's our conference. It's an important conference. Thanks to NIT. Thanks to our beloved director, Dr. Ajay Sharma. Of course, we had a lot of people who have contributed to this, our chief guest as well, Sri Rajesh Kumar. The whole idea is we have a lot of friends and colleagues in this room. The whole idea is this conference was made for a particular reason. If you see the observant few, TEMSMET is a palindrome. If you read it from either way, you get the same name. So that's another way to remember this conference that you have been to. Not many conferences have this, and it was by design that it came up. The reason we are talking about this conference and the relevance and appreciate you joining this conference is there are two aspects which are basically the rate at which technology is changing has never been so many at the same time. Humanity has faced one big change at a time, so we could cope with it. We never had a position where we had multiple technological changes at the same time. And that's what we are trying to deal with it, which includes AI, of course, right? So we can't have a discussion without that word being mentioned nowadays. So the whole point is, while technology is coming up, application of technology is key. How do you bring new ideas, either through entrepreneurship, either through a startup, either through an intrapreneurship, either through being an employee as a company, etc., etc. So these kind of gatherings will help you develop two things: the skills needed. So if you look at the skills needed, if you look at World Economic Forum, the top 3 skills includes innovation, which was talked about. So this will help you develop the skill. But the second skill, which is in the bottom half of the top 10 skills, is collaboration. I used to work at Volvo Group. I used to head innovation at Volvo Group. Our CEO, Martin Lundstedt, used to say, partnership is the new leadership, which means because of the rate of change that we are seeing, we can't get anywhere without working together. So how do we work together? Naturally, that's one of the cultural challenges we have, but it's also important to know that we can learn and develop this skill. This platform, thanks to the team that has worked really, really hard for more than a year, if I'm correct, to start to end to today, they have put together this fantastic program for you. So you can use this program to collaborate, to learn, to exchange ideas, and it's also important to build network. And usually I say network is not that I know someone, but try to understand what is it that they are doing which you are not doing as such. that gives you new ideas and new connection, and the whole idea of exchanging skills will make it even more interesting. When you look at the sessions, it is mesmerizing kind of content. I think 127 papers, Devanathan, if you just even remember 10% of them, I think your 2-3 days are very well spent. So thanks for all the hard work the team has put in under NIT Delhi. We are pleased to be here and privileged to work with you, and wish you all the best and have a fantastic conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Our next distinguished speaker truly embodies the spirit of leadership, innovation, and excellence in engineering education. We are deeply honored to welcome Professor Prerna Gaur, Campus Director of NSUT West Campus and a Professor of Electrical Engineering. With over 3 decades of teaching experience, she has made remarkable contributions both in academia and professional leadership. She holds the distinction of being the first woman to chair the IEEE India Council and is currently the chair of IEEE PES IAS Delhi Joint Chapter. Professor Prerna Gaur has also served as the founder head of the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department at NSUT and has guided more than 200 BTech and MTech students along with 16 PhD scholars. Her excellence has been recognized through numerous awards, including the IEEE MGA Diversity and Inclusion Award 2024, the Outstanding Volunteer Award from IEEE India Council, and the Women of the Decade in Academia Award at the Women Economic Forum. Please join us in warmly welcoming a visionary leader, an inspiring educator, and an exceptional researcher, Professor Prerna Gaur.
Thank you so much for giving brief introduction about me. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, Honorable Director of NIT, Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Chief Guest, Chairman TDB, Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak, General Chair of this conference, Dr. Anurag Singh, Chair of TEMS Global, Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, Conference Secretary Dr. Anmol, our IEEE Delhi Section Chair Professor M.N. Huda, Delhi Section TEMS Chair Dr. Tarini, Registrar of NIT Delhi, many guests from central government and other entities of Delhi who are sitting in the gathering. It's a very, I extend very warm welcome to this conference which is being organized at NIT Delhi. It gives me immense pleasure as chair of IEEE India Council to be the part of this inaugural ceremony of IEEE TEMS 2025. That is fourth in order. This is a conference that stands at the confluence of innovation, entrepreneurship, and human-centric advancements. At a time when India is emerging as a global hub for technological driven innovation and sustainable development, the theme of the conference, social impact and marketing entrepreneurship and talent, could not be more relevant. It reflects the essential transition from technology for profit to technology for purpose. From innovation to isolation to innovation to inclusion. IEEE has always believed that advancement in technology must align with social progress as we enter an era defined by artificial intelligence, clean energy system, digital governance, and sustainable manufacturing. The need to combine engineering excellence with ethical responsibility has been greater. We have seen the value of AI in the month of May when India conquered the tension between two countries within 3 days. It was the power of AI. Nobody entered the territory and we won that battle. So this is the power of AI, and our youth is engaged in coming up with the innovation in this area. The presence of officials from many fields here, making this TEMS really a success. IEEE India Council, representing more than 90,000 members across India in 14 sections and 16 subsections. It was founded in 1884, and currently, yesterday, IEEE Day was celebrated across the globe, because it is celebrated because the first meeting of IEEE was held in 1884 on the second Tuesday of the October month. So we celebrated IEEE Day yesterday. It will be celebrated for next 15 days also. So why become IEEE member? Conferences like this is the platform of networking, and IEEE provides that platform by organizing regular conferences to the members and to the non-members also. So it's the biggest platform of networking, where you can network with the colleagues and with the people who are coming from other parts of India. And many conferences and many events are being organized in India. So we are reaching 1 lakh as a member in India, and that is a milestone. And for cutting-edge research to real-world applications, this conference like TEMSMET are not just academic gatherings, they are launchpads of interdisciplinary partnerships, where engineers meet, entrepreneurs, managers meet, technologists and innovators meet, policymakers also. So as a chair of IEEE India Council, and envision the next decade as one where IEEE will be an active partner in the India's journey towards technological self-reliance and global leadership. And I invite each participant here to use this platform to connect, create, and contribute, to turn every research paper into a practical idea and every idea into societal solution. My best wishes to the organizing team of NIT Delhi and TEMS, IEEE TEMS community, and to all the delegates for a most successful and impactful conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is now our privilege to introduce our distinguished academic leader, researcher, and visionary in the field of computer science and information technology, our respected director of NIT Delhi, Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma. Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma assumed charge as director of the National Institute of Technology, Delhi on 21st September 2021, marking his second tenure. Previously, he served as the director of NIT Delhi from 2013 to 2018, alongside shouldering the role of the director of NIT Hamirpur and IIIT Una. In between these terms, he was endowed with several distinguished responsibilities at the national level, including serving as the Vice Chancellor of a leading state technical university in Punjab. He is a senior professor, HEG scale, in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, where he is currently on leave. With nearly 4 decades of distinguished experience in teaching, research, and academic administration across central and state institutions, Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma is a highly respected figure in higher education. Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma has an exceptional academic and research record with over 400 publications in reputed journals and conferences, 12 authored books, and 8 successfully completed funded R&D projects. His research contributions are well recognized with an H index of 33, an I-10 index of 120, and more than 5,100 citations on Google Scholar. He has also supervised more than 40 PhD theses and over 50 MTech dissertations in the fields of ECE and CSE. We are indeed honored to have such a visionary academic leader and scholar guiding us. With great respect, I now invite Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director of NIT Delhi, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. Chief guest of the day, Rajesh Kumar Pathak ji, Dr. Hana, Surendra Kumar ji, Dr. Anurag, and Anmol Saxena ji, and guests from outside, my dear students, especially the PhD students. Actually, this conference is organized by Computer Science and Department. Basically, most of the time, I've seen that PhD scholars, they are behind the conference. So I would like to congratulate Dr. Anurag and his team for organizing this conference. I feel proud that such kind of conferences have been organized by NIT Delhi. And recently, the Department of Computer Science as well as Electronics, they have organized the various conferences, especially the international conferences at NIT Delhi. So this is the platform which has been provided by the NIT Delhi to all the students so that they can share their views and their research. And I feel that during these 3 days, all the students, they will exchange their ideas and they will be able to learn the various areas, especially in the area of AI and machine learning. I feel that during these 3 days, you are able to learn the various AI tools as well as machine learning tools, plus the various data science. I think this is the conference which has been organized by Dr. Anurag and his team. They are basically, I would like to congratulate all of them for organizing this conference. I think you will be able to learn many things during this conference. With these words, I think, thank you, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. It is a privilege to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Hana Olesiuk, who is currently serving at Jindal Global Business School, where she has been a distinguished faculty member since 2018. She earned her master's degree in international economics in 2007, pursued postgraduate studies in world economy and international economic relations in 2011, and received her PhD in economic security of business entities from the University of Economics and Law, KROK, Kyiv, Ukraine in 2015. With nearly 2 decades of academic experience, she began her teaching career in 2008 as a lecturer in international economics with expertise in international trade and international economic relations. She has also contributed to the Ukrainian-Austrian program in export-oriented management, teaching foreign trade techniques from 2013 to 2017. Alongside academia, Professor Dr. Hana Olesiuk has enriched her career with industry roles as export-import manager, marketing director, and head of marketing across the chemical, pharmaceutical, and IT sectors. Her research contributions include numerous publications in reputed national and international journals, and she actively engages in global conferences and workshops. We are truly honored to have such an accomplished academic and industry expert with us today as our guest of honor. With great pleasure and joy, I now invite Professor Dr. Hana Olesiuk to kindly deliver her address.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for the invitation. It is my pleasure and honor to be here. And in these 10 minutes, I would like to share my insights, ideas on where the business, how we need to reimagine the business and education. So primarily my background is in economics, and I used to work in marketing in IT companies, and I'm teaching economics, so business students. And I find it very good and inspiring that we are talking today about management, marketing, and technology, and how these three areas beautifully bind together, and how we should approach our teaching and guide our students. Because ultimately, graduates will work in some business sector and work hard towards economic growth and innovation. In my practice, as I worked in marketing, I found that oftentimes those people who work in sales, marketing, they are not good at technical understanding of technology. And there is definitely a gap which needs to be breached, and some knowledge which need to be imparted into young professionals and students. And usually when company sales managers talk to purchasing department of another company, they would talk in their casual terms, and technical people who are buying software or any solution, they would be puzzled and say, okay, I don't understand, it's just for me, I don't find any substance in their words. Then the technical person comes. But when technical person presents ideas to a commerce person, they again cannot understand each other. So that is why it is important that students learn technology, learn different subjects. And so recently I had a discussion with my colleague who asked me, why do we teach so many technology subjects starting from the very first year? And I say to him, it's like a language. We learn foreign languages. Doctors have their own language. So technology has its own language, like maths his own language. You have to master that language, because as we work as a team, we should be aware of what other party is talking about, and it will enrich people experience. And we cannot study and teach only functional subject, let's say marketing, management, and hope that our graduates will never come across any technical field, technical language, because inevitably they will be working on promotion and selling the solution. Recent McKinsey report studied consumer behavior and studied marketing specialists, and how they reported how their job profile is changing. So now marketing CEOs, they are moving away from strictly marketing functions, building strong brands, building promotion, partnerships, distribution. It all exists, but it's not the core. Now they are working on how to implement AI agents into their sales and promotion, how to interact with audience through digital channels, how to improve the efficiency of marketing using technology. And now we cannot say that marketing business people, they should know and they should learn it from the university level to be capable to perform their functions and to be skillful. And the recent McKinsey report also saying that consumers' behavior has changed during the COVID times, where people started spending more time at home. And they report that the consumer behavior has not changed much. So though we came out of COVID pandemic and now interact, but still we prefer ordering online, shopping online, delivering food online. So that habit stuck with us. And that's their now companies have to capitalize on it, and they are earning. And especially with a new generation of Gen Z who is coming and started working, and their incomes are much higher than average incomes of previous generations at the same age. So patterns are changing. However, what they notice in digital world, consumers prefer to explore the market through digital channels, but not to buy from digital channels. So they will compare, they will see the product, but they hardly buy from it. The first what I came across, which is interesting, that still they value a lot what their friends and family say when they try to buy things. Only they will look, second step, they will look for influencers, and then they will decide what to buy. So that's interesting insights. And technology is disruptive, and it is changing. We have to keep ourselves updated on it, and teach our students how to handle technology, and navigate how technology changes our field, changes our research, changes our teaching. I wish you all success in your teaching, in your research endeavor. Looking forward to talking to you, and it was my pleasure to be here. Wishing you all the best, and I really looking forward to see your ideas growing and be implemented into different projects, and you will have that sense of purpose, satisfaction, and meaningfulness from your work. Thank you very much, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your enlightening insights. It is my great honor to introduce our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak, Secretary, Technology Development Board, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak is a 1995 batch civil service officer of IP and TFS cadre. He holds bachelor's degree in engineering from University of Roorkee, now IIT Roorkee, and master's degree in technology from IIT Delhi. He also did postgraduate diploma in public policy and management from IIM Bangalore. During his 29 years long service career, Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak has held many challenging assignments in central government ministries, urban local bodies, special purpose vehicle, government PSU, and autonomous statutory bodies, etc. He has vast working experience of various government functions, which are accounts and finance, administration, audit, statutory and regulation, policy formulation and implementation, financial management, taxation, tender and contract management, etc. Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak has assumed charge of Secretary, Technology Development Board, DST, in July 2021. In this short period of time, under his guidance, TDB has supported many path-breaking indigenous technologies in various sectors. We are deeply privileged to have him with us today. With great respect, I now invite Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak, our chief guest, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you, all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, fellow technologists. Now I consider myself also a technologist because of my working for last 4 years. Otherwise, as she introduced, maybe around 25 years, even though I was in technology domain, in telecom and other sectors, but not exactly managing the technology. Today, for last 4 years, I am heading Technology Development Board, where as guest of honor said that technology has its own language. So I am trying to learn that language. I don't know whether I have succeeded or not, but I have tried. It is my privilege and honor to be here today. In fact, when I got invitation from Anurag, he came and met me. I was very reluctant to come because I had already given time to one of the program in Trivandrum. And incidentally, today in the morning itself, this is IEEE India Mobile Congress, what inaugurated by Honorable PM. And since this is for my parent department, so I could not have escaped that, but with due, what I can say, I got lots of flank from my colleagues in Department of Telecom. Still, I thought I should be here with you, precisely because this kind of gathering, where young minds, I can see lots of young minds here. So I always endeavor to find time to address them. So I will come in due course of my address. And I can only say that future is in your hand. And from the government perspective, I will say a few of the initiative which we have taken, and still it is under process. So at the outset, I would like to acknowledge and extend my warm greetings to all the dignitaries on dais. In fact, I have heard all of you, start from the director, Dr. Sharma. And incidentally, Dr. Sharma also joined in 2021 here. I also joined 2021 in Technology Development Board. So, so that's, and to then the Kaushik, he is basically technology manager or whatever you call it, he experts. I am, by the way, I am not expert. I am an odd man out standing, and I don't know whether I qualified to be called as a chief guest, because you see in the dais, everybody has doctorate degree except me, because I don't have. And here also I always find myself odd, but nevertheless, being associated with you, now I consider, without degree of course, is one of amongst you only. Now coming back to what I want to address to the young minds, India is changing and changing very fast. As Dr. Kaushik has observed, the rate of change is quite unprecedented. And last 10 or 11 years, the entire ecosystem in India has changed rapidly from technology perspective. In fact, incidentally, last week, I was in Silicon Valley in one of the, I will come to why I have went there. And believe me, many of the companies, now they are thinking to relocate themselves in India. And I had a discussion with many of them, and they are looking for government support, whether they can come to India, set up their businesses, their plant and machinery. Changes is happening. Just look, around 2014, we have maybe 500, maybe 1,000 startup. Today we have around more than 160,000 registered startup in DPIIT's website. Even that I am told around 127 papers you are going to discuss here today and presented in this conference. India, once upon a time, used to be 9th or 7th rank as far as publication is concerned. Today we are 3rd in the world. It's as far as number of publication, and quality of publication is also increased manifold. The only issue from the government perspective, which we are trying to address those young minds, so if you are doing research and you have the patent, please convert your patent for some goods or services for the society. As my Honorable Minister Gadkari used to give anecdote, these patents, if you are keeping with you and not transforming it to a product or services for the benefit of society, this is like ornaments, that gold ornaments purchased by ladies and kept in locker and never used it. So that's so they ask, therefore the patent, you need to convert it. And there are lots of program and support Government of India has extended, and not only in non-deep tech sector, now the talk of the town is deep tech sectors, where we want to encourage all your young people to come and do your research, and if you have any substance to it, please come. We will be there to support you. I give you an example from the Technology Development Board. Probably you may not be aware, or maybe some of you might be, that I always used to give this example to stress what the TDB has contributed. We were able to manufacture COVID vaccine within 2 years of the COVID pandemic. So we all know that. Fine. So this I told to Mansukh Bhai Mandaviya when he was Honorable Minister. I said, fine, you are backing your, patting your back, fantastic. But you do know how this ecosystem has come up, who is in that foundation, who laid the foundation stone. It is none other than Technology Development Board. When in 96, 97, Dr. Ella Krishna, Bharat Biotech, and Santa Reddy of Reddy Technology came to India, wanted to manufacture hepatitis B vaccine. At that point of time, no bank were ready to support their project because of the risk involved into it. Technology Development Board gave them the first check of their project. And that point of time, this hepatitis vaccine we used to import at US $25. When we started manufacturing it, it is all recorded. You can go and search on Google, you will get all those data. The prices world over crashed to $1. So $1 hepatitis B vaccine, and thereafter India is introducing the immunization program. That is the history. One example I want to give, because that is related to your theme of conference, that managing technology in generative AI era. But before that, in year 2000, Technology Development Board supported the first electric vehicle project by REVA, way beyond the time. That time, the society has no acceptance, there was no legal framework. So, what I mean to say, that technology, success of technology has many parameters. One is at right point of time, if you are striking it, if you are managing it. In 2000, now this EV is a talk of the town. I give another example from TDB, which I proudly say that I have scouted for this particular project, and it's now gaining the national importance due to your ongoing China, US, India wars and all that tariff war. Otherwise, nobody were aware. So I scouted this project in 2023, and we funded it. The project, you may be happy to note that outside China, India will now become the first country to manufacture rare earth magnet. Now you have heard so many stories about rare earth magnets and all. So this plant is already under construction in Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, 500 metric ton, and probably we will going up to 3,000. Now this project has become a very, very national importance, and it is monitored by very top levels. And this has happened because of this tariff when China refused to give you rare earth magnets. So probably we are going to manufacture that. And in fact, my first project, which I always proudly say, that which I have supported, was Butler Dynamics, that was incubated in IIT Delhi, and those drones so all over India, now you are witnessing it. So we have given few crores of rupees to them. Now they are around 100 crore company. It started with 5 or 6 people, now it is 200 plus. Why I am saying so, all these young minds sitting here, you just if you have some kind of technology or something in your mind which you can research out and come out to a product level, government is giving you lots of support. Recently, and where I am involved in very deeply, Government of India has already approved rupees 1 lakh crore corpus. That is called Research Development and Innovation Corpus, RDI scheme. And we, as a team, can you give a glass of water? We are deeply involved in that implementation guidelines, special financial rules, and et cetera, for this scheme, which is now almost at advanced stage, and probably it is going to be launched by Honorable Prime Minister on 3rd of November. That is that emerging Science and Technology Conclave is to be organized by the Department of Science and Technology. This is roughly 11 to 12 billion US dollar. Now I went to Silicon Valley to talk to all those renowned VCs. I had round tables and all, and you may be happy to note already there is a commitment of 2 billion US dollar investment from 8 VCs. They have already formed India Deep Tech Alliance, IDTA, announced in Semicon. That time 4 people were on board. Now 8. It is going to increase maybe 12 or maybe 16. And hopefully around 4 to 5 billion US dollar investment from VC community towards this RDI scheme. That scheme is Government of India is giving you around maximum 50%. Rest other you bring it out, maybe VCs or maybe direct project funding. So idea is if I am spending 1 lakh crore, maybe probably I will be able to leverage on this around 4 or 5 lakhs additional crores of funding to fund only deep tech, cutting edge technology in some sunrise sector which is defined. We are not going to fund through this fund any normal or routine research. The idea is even if you need 10 years, even if you need 15 years, I am there, government is there with you to take initial risk. Even if you fail, doesn't matter. So government is going to give you this as a very, in fact, 0 to say 1 or 2% interest rate. That is just a mechanism, I'm not going into that detail. But at the end user of the project, at project level or as company level through equity and etc., which will flow through, we call it second level fund manager. It could be AIF, it could be DFIs, or it could be TDB. But you will get very cheap capital, patient capital for your work. And if you fail, do not mind. Government is not going to. So it is almost collateral-free funding to people like all young minds sitting here. If you can, that's government. It's a big program. And I tell you, this program is going to change the entire face of research and development in India if it is properly implemented. And we are trying to do it as flexible, as smooth, and as effective as may be possible. And I am happy that I am, even though non-technologist or non-doctorate holder, but associated with this program and contributing it as a bureaucrat. As you must have seen that last 29, now it is 30 years. I joined on 4th September. So we have just completed 30 years of service. I was associated in many sectors where technology was deeply rooted. Like one is the technology. When we joined in 1995, that point of time, people used to approach us for their landline connections. And see in year 2000 onwards what happened when mobile exploded. This technology has changed. In fact, made many of us irrelevant in the entire system at all, because they do not need. Now it is up to in your hand. Digital transformation I was associated has changed the facets of entire, the way we are working, we are transacting. In fact, our digital transaction is record world over. If you compare, we are number 1. So as a Secretary Technology Development Board, I have tried to, I've given you a few examples. Here we provide very short, means cheap rate of interest. In some of them, I am told, Madam Prema said she came to TDB for some project evaluations. Fine, fantastic. So that way we do it. And when people from NIT contacted, I said, how many of startup you have who was at TRL 7? Anybody here is associated with startup who is, can you raise hand? So, no, you, I know, madam. From the young minds here, are you thinking of doing your own startup? Any one of you? Oh, few hands are, only few hands. Good. So if you guys are working and you need support, so please feel free to approach TDB. We had a very open platform from where we supported. Now coming back to this program, in fact, some of the acronym I had tried to grasp for last, say, 1 hour. It is what is we call TEMSMET, then IEEE. I was trying, in fact, my younger son got EEE degree from BITS Pilani. So I thought it is related to degree or something I was associated with it. But many questions was in mind. But nevertheless, it's a learning experience whenever we come to such program. And I said that your theme of this year, that's managing technology in the era of generative AI. I always used to say, one technology disruption, according to me, was electricity. When electricity came, it basically took your mechanical job, which we used to do from my hand. Now, you see, we are all going back to that only. In fact, if you go, I think maybe people of my age, and if you have, if you resided in the village, you must be aware about वो जाता चकला वगैरह जो हम लोग use करते थे. Now it is gone, but now people are going back to that to do exercise, etc. So electricity took your mechanical work, made your life easy. You are sitting, you just click it and fan on and off, etc. But AI is going to capture our mind. And it's a challenge before us that how we are going to manage AI, because you cannot stop technology. And somehow AI is adding to your ease of life in many ways that you Siri or any that AI apps, ChatGPT, etc. But then it is capturing our mind. And human has a difference with other entity, as Madna was talking about society, etc., etc., is the only application of mind. The way we stopped applying our physical work when electricity came, and if we stop applying our mind when AI is there, that's a big challenge from the societal perspective as well. So these are the area which also needs to be properly and carefully thought through. In this, probably we'll discuss some of these things in your conference also, because 127 papers might be some thinking in this area, I hope so. But in the closing, I would say that embrace the responsibility and opportunity that came with technology advancement. May this conference inspire innovations, and I am always for innovations in all field of life, with purpose, and collaborate with vision for betterment of our society. And with this, I thank you. Thanks all the organizers for inviting me, and I feel privileged to be amongst you and address you, especially those hands were up. So if anything you require the support from Technology Development Board, please go and visit my website. All information are there. Hopefully, I can support or we can support some of the project from NIT Delhi, and that will be what I can say, my purpose of coming and interacting with you. If I am able to support some of your project, that I consider it a success. With this, thank you very much and all the best for your conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring and insightful address. Your words have truly set the tone of this conference, motivating us to think innovatively and contribute meaningfully to the theme of IEEE TEMSMET 2025. Now, I would like to request all the dignitaries to release the IEEE TEMSMET 2025 conference proceedings with a big round of applause. Sir, please open it. I request all the dignitaries to join us on the stage for a group photograph. I request all the dignitaries to please be on the dais. We now move to the felicitation ceremony, where we honor our distinguished dignitaries and guests with tokens of appreciation in recognition of their invaluable contributions and support to IEEE TEMSMET 2025. Each felicitation is not just a gesture of gratitude, but also a reminder of the immense value these leaders bring to the global community of technology and management. I encourage the audience for a warm applause as we proceed ahead. I request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Pathak. I now request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Hana Olasiuk. I request President-elect IEEE TEMS Global, Dr. Surendra Kaushik, Conference Chair, to kindly felicitate our Director, Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma. I now request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our President-elect IEEE TEMS Global, Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik. I request Dr. Anurag Singh, NIT Delhi, to felicitate Professor Prerna Gaur, IEEE India Council Chair Member. I request Professor Dr. Anmol Ratna Saxena, NIT Delhi, to felicitate our IEEE Delhi Program Chair, Professor M.N. Huda. I request Shri Yathindranath Tarikere, Conference General Co-Chair, to felicitate Chair TEMS IEEE Delhi, Ms. Tarini Baswal. I request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our keynote speaker, Dr. K. Rajalakshmi Menon. I request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our keynote speaker, Dr. Hari Babu Srivastav.
I request Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, President-elect IEEE TEMS Global, to felicitate our Conference General Chair, Dr. Anurag Singh. Now I request Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, President-elect IEEE TEMS Global, to felicitate our Conference Secretary, Dr. Anmol Ratna Saxena. I request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our Conference General Co-Chair, Shri Yathindra Nath Tarikere. I request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma, Director NIT Delhi, to felicitate our Technical Program Committee Chair, Professor Dr. M. Devanathan. I request Professor Dr. M. Devanathan, Technical Program Committee Chair, to felicitate our Registrar, Dr. Hitesh Sharma. Okay. Sir, please. I request all the dignitaries to kindly come on the stage for a group photograph. Thank you, distinguished guests. I now request you to please take your seats. As we now come to the close of this inaugural ceremony, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Anmol Ratna Saxena, an accomplished academician and dedicated researcher who serves as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Delhi. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. Anmol Ratna Saxena, Finance Committee Conference Secretary to IEEE TEMSMET 2025, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, invited guests, keynote speakers, delegates, deans, head of the departments, faculty members, staff members, authors, students, ladies and gentlemen. Heartiest greetings to all, and as I stand in front of you and the closing ceremony of this occasion to deliver the vote of thanks, first and foremost, I would like to sincerely thank, and my deep appreciation goes to Sri Rajesh Kumar Pathakji, Secretary TDB, for inviting our request to be the chief guest for this occasion and delivering such an insightful talk. My heartfelt thanks also goes to guest of honor, Dr. Hannah, for her insightful address and valuable perspective on global technology management and blend of how to blend marketing and technology together. Our profound gratitude to our patron, Shri C.K. Birla, eminent industrialist, philanthropist, and for his constant encouragement and continued support in nurturing this conference since its inception. My deepest appreciation and heartfelt thanks to Professor Dr. Ajay K. Sharma sir, Director NIT Delhi and Honorary Chair for this conference, for his visionary leadership, constant motivation, unwavering guidance. Sir, your support has always been truly instrumental in making TEMSMET see this day and become actual reality. We are also privileged to have continued encouragement of Dr. Sudhindra Kaushik, President-elect IEEE TEMS Global, and your presence, despite of his hectic schedule previous day and previous week, he is with us. It's really appreciable, sir. And our sincere thanks and gratitude to Professor Prerna Gaur ma'am, Professor M.N. Hooda sir, Tarani Baswal ma'am, all the heads and deans of the NIT Delhi, faculty members and staff members of the NIT Delhi, for directly and indirectly contributing to make this conference a real success. My sincere acknowledgement goes to Professor Dr. Hitesh Sharma sir, Registrar NIT Delhi, for his proactive and ever available support despite his all busy schedules. We are also thankful to Deputy Registrar, Assistant Registrar, Sports and Activity Officer, Consultant IT Services, Account Sections, Central Stores, Computer Center, State Office, and all entities of NIT Delhi who have directly or indirectly contributed to make this conference a success. My appreciation also goes to the whole organizing team of the IEEE TEMSMET 2025, who has tirelessly worked, especially the PhD students and MTech students and the BTech students. All students have tirelessly worked. Since last almost 1 month, we are tirelessly working to make this event a success. So in the end, I would like to express thanks on my behalf as well as on behalf of the organizing team for each and everyone who are present here to make this conference a great success. I wish that coming 3 days will be very fruitful and a good exchange of ideas will take place. Wish you a happy conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thoughtful words of gratitude and appreciation. I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. With this, we formally conclude the inaugural ceremony of IEEE TEMSMET 2025. Everyone is cordially invited to join us for high tea at the sports ground located opposite to the administrative building. After the break, we will reassemble here for the keynote sessions within 15 minutes with our distinguished speaker, Dr. K. Rajlakshmi Menon. Please note that all keynote sessions will be held in this auditorium on the 5th floor.